The vote tally monitor made the library board stop smiling at the public comment mic. The room was tense before they called my name, the kind that makes paper shuffling sound like judgment. The library board meeting sat in a carpeted side room that smelled like old toner and lemon cleaner. Folding chairs were packed with retirees who treat public comment like a sport, and parents who looked like they bargained just to leave the house. I came because the board was voting on cutting evening hours. My dad can't drive anymore, and the library is the one place he'll still go without feeling like a burden. His memory slips in patches fine on baseball stats, lost on what day it is, so I've been running his life in quiet loops. If the hours got cut, I'd be the one explaining to him why the lights were off early. I signed up to speak. I brought bullet points because bullet points feel safer than feelings. When the chair, Miss Harlan, called public comment, the first speakers were predictable. Then she said, Grant Sutter. A few people turned, curious. I went to the mic and read my notes. I said the cut would hit shift workers, teens, and seniors. I didn't mention my dad, because once you say, my dad, people decide you're begging instead of arguing. Miss Harlan thanked me and moved on. That should have been it. Before the vote, she tapped her laptop, and the wall monitor woke up with the agenda and a vote tally box. Miss Harlan held up a printed page. Before we proceed, she said, I want to address a concern shared with me today. The page was a screenshot. I recognized my own phrasing before I recognized the context, and my stomach went cold. She nodded to the clerk. The screenshot appeared on the monitor beside the agenda, big enough for the whole room. My number wasn't visible, but the message was. Thank you for backing me on hours, it read. I won't forget who showed up for me. One line. Something I'd texted Councilman Reed's aide after she told me he'd speak during work session. I meant it as gratitude. On a wall, it looked like an arrangement. A few people made small sounds, half laughs, half of course. Reed sat in the front row, arms crossed, face blank. His aide stared at her lap like she was watching something sink. Miss Harlan kept her voice calm. This implies an understanding, she said. Public trust matters. I stepped back to the mic without being asked. That text wasn't a deal, I said. It was me saying thanks. She didn't argue. She just held eye contact in that controlled way authority does when it's already chosen the frame. Then you'll understand why it concerns residents. Behind me, whispers started moving. I saw my cousin Lacey's phone open the neighborhood Facebook group, thumbs flying. The network effect didn't wait for context. My father relies on the library, I said, and instantly hated myself for it. A man in a veteran's hat murmured, everyone's got a reason. Miss Harlan thanked me again, softer this time, like she was ending it for my own good. Then she called for the vote. The tally box updated in real time. 2 board members avoided looking at me, like eye contact would feel like taking a side. When the motion passed, hours reduced, nobody cheered. Chairs scraped, people stood, and the room broke into little circles. On my way out, I heard Lacey say, I'm not calling him corrupt, I'm just saying it looks bad. That sentence travels faster than explanations. In the parking lot, my sister texted, Dad's gonna see this on the live stream. Great. She called right after, voice low, asking what I'd done now. I told her it was a thank you text. She exhaled and said, next time, don't thank anyone in writing. My hands stayed cold. At home, Dad asked why the library was in trouble. I told him it wasn't. I told him the hours were changing. He frowned and asked if he'd done something wrong. I said no. I stared at my phone and realized I hadn't protected the library at all. I just managed to shrink my own credibility in the one room that decides what kind of person you are.